Hi everyone, this is my last video response, and today I'll talk about the first 5 minutes in two movies, Alice in Wonderland and Alice Through the Looking Glass. I find these first scenes very fascinating in introducing the hero, building our empathy, and also giving a bit of the backstory to keep the audience watching. After the footage of a night sky setting the scene, the first character on the screen is not our protagonist yet. But right at that moment, we have a very heated argument. The conflict is right there. In the first movie, Alice's father is opposed by his collaborators against taking an audacious venture. In the second one, Alice, now a captain in the middle of a stormy ocean, is convinced by her crew that they need to surrender to the pirates when she is very determined to get the ship safely from the chase. Each sentence in the conversation starkly contrasts to one another. The characters are standing before very big decisions, and that's how the story seduces us in. Also, within the first half of the page 1 or 30 seconds or so into the movie, the story already captured our attention. The young Alice has a nightmare again, and her father has to leave the room to comfort her. The mature Alice now decides to overturn her ship to get through the shallow water, outrunning the chasers. The first 5 minutes of Alice Through the Looking Glass shows how Alice incredibly succeeds in saving her ship and the whole crew, creating an admiration and huge expectations for this adult version of Alice, a tough and visionary sea captain. Meanwhile, in the first movie, the story provides a backstory from the young Alice having a nightmare to the 19-year-old Alice about to be proposed for a prearranged marriage. In just 5 minutes, the movie highlights how father has had a big influence on Alice and her defiance against the norms and rules for women in the 19th century, and that she is very uncertain of her future or her love for the man proposing to her. The thing I now noticed looking closely at these first scenes is that they hint at the very subtle inner conflict of the hero and foreshadow later events. In both movies, the legendary saying got mentioned very early.
The only way to achieve the impossible is to believe it is possible.
The only way to achieve the impossible is to believe it is possible.
And that is the foundation for everything Alice do when she ventures into the bizarre lands. Young Alice remembered her dad's words, "It's only a dream, nothing can harm you there, and even if she is crazy, it's okay because all the best people are." So she ventures quite recklessly into the underland and fight bravely against the evil. Mature Alice has become so strong-headed and determined in protecting her father's ship, the heritage that he left her, and in anything she wants to do. In the end of the sequel, she has to admit the passage of time will never be regained and learn when to accept losing something and how to move on from the past.
But of course you have a family of your own, don't you? Very important thing, a family. You only get one.
Arthur, I fear I may never see you again.
My dear Alice. In the gardens of memory. In the palace of dreams. That is where you and I will meet.
In general, I really enjoy watching these two movies, not only for its fantastic theme, the funny, exaggerated characters, but also for the compelling storytelling from the very first scenes. So I think you should watch these movies if you want something of a light-hearted, dreamy, but also full of adventures movie. Thank you very much and good luck with your finals.